And I am now recording. We are heading to Balsavis. Woo. Yeah. I was definitely focused on this and not just chatting with friends I haven't spoken with in 2 months.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Master SWTOR, we've arrived at Belsavis. Have you learned anything?
The Empire just launched a
You
surprise
do whatever
attack there.
you want. It's
Dangerous
your
prisoners are
channel,
free
and
from
I
their
was
cells to
playing
wreak havoc down on the
Conquer's
surface.
Blade. I think they finally fixed the stability issues.
Oh, did they? Alright,
It's been running okay today so far.
let me get these in real fast. So, because we could hear Scourge again.
Master SWTOR, we've arrived at Belsavis. Have you
What
learned
do you
anything?
mean here, Scourge?
The Empire
I guess
just
there was an
launched a surprise
update on the
attack
public
there.
test server that
Dangerous
has like a
prisoners are free from
zone
their cells to wreak havoc
on
down
Ordman.
What do you mean?
There's on the public test server. There's a new update out, 7.4. There's a new zone on new content on Ord Mantell.
Ooh, interesting. I can't wait to see that.
Yeah, kind of like how they did Voss is from what
Master
it looks
SWTOR,
like. So
we've
just
arrived at
another
Belsavis.
daily area,
Have you
which
learned
I'm
anything?
not fond
The
of.
Empire just launched a surprise attack there. Dangerous prisoners are free
I mean,
from their
it's
cells to
whatever.
wreak havoc down on the surface.
Just like, you
Mere
know.
diversion.
I
The
stopped
Emperor
looking
has
forward to
only one
SWTOR
true
content
goal.
after Reverend's
The
Revenge.
annihilation
Oh,
of
actually, no,
all
I take that
life
back.
in this world.
Eternal Throne. Legacy of the Sith just kind of was like, or what was it? What was the one where it's like the Darmanda and it was like they tried to rephrase it as like, it's back to our roots, the Empire versus the Republic.
Well, so, see, with the Eternal Throne, there was a bit that I liked a lot. It wasn't the Darmanda portion, but it was the Empire versus the Republic stuff. That ended in that fucking assault kind of thing.
Well, that wasn't a Knights of the Eternal Throne. That was.
I'm not
the
saying
one
it's
after.
Knights of Eternal Throne. I'm saying like it's between those
Like, yeah,
and the Darmanda.
that was actually half decent.
I like that just because it was like, you know, it was good old fighting like the old days, and you know.
Yep.
A lot of
And
fun
we
stuff.
really haven't seen any content
Just tell me
releases
what to do.
since.
We don't know how the Emperor intends to destroy all life
Nothing
on
of
Belsavis.
substance.
We do have one
Now
lead.
here's 20
Intelligence
minutes worth of
indicates a
content.
high-ranking Imperial named Executor Kranus recently arrived on world.
Kranus is a
Ah.
pure-blooded Sith.
I forgot this is
fanatically loyal
Krennic.
to the Emperor.
Krennis.
Whatever the
Sith
plan
boy.
is, he's the one tasked with carrying it out.
Do we have any idea where Executor Kranus is now?
Anna Tabord, a member of our order, is already on the surface looking for Kranus. She'll help you find the Executor, but she isn't strong enough to stop him. That task falls on you.
Consider it done.
Go to the planet's surface and meet Anna at the coordinates I'm sending you now. May the Force be with you.
But yeah, the Darmanda, the Mandalorian, like, little Civil War thing, I wasn't the biggest fan of. Maybe it would hit a little harder if I was a Mando character, but even then it didn't feel like it hit too hard. That felt more like some of the Knights of the Eternal Throne stuff. The one that I liked was getting back to the roots, like, you know, the little mission that ended up with you either fighting Malgus or fighting with Malgus. And then it, as well as attacking,
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to remember, what planet did they attack? Was it Corellia again?
It was Corellia, yeah.
That was kind of like the end of the ones that I really liked. And then after that, it was kind of like, eh. Nothing is really Empire or Republic. Though I guess just you get different characters and get different sides. But even then, I still liked how they did Onderon. Because that was in that same little thing that led to Corellia.
Yep.
That all
Which
came
is
together. That was 4 zones that came together to 1.
Yep. That's what I'm saying. Like, I really liked that area, or that one. That was one of the That was a good one.
I like every interaction with Malgus. Every interaction with Malgus is fun. But I don't like. I've started, you know, Shay Vizsla started to piss me off in that latest one. There you go.
She's acting like an idiot.
Yeah, get over here.
No.
Okay, I'll just start the conversation by myself then.
Welcome to Macula Station. gateway to the Belsavis penal
Oh
colonies.
wait, are we
Feel
start?
free to ask me about our correctional facilities.
Yeah, we started.
Can it,
Oh,
05?
shit.
This is a
You're
prison,
good.
not a tourist attraction.
Ah, shit!
Looks like Warden Plate's already given you clearance to enter. I'll assume you aren't bringing anything you shouldn't be.
No, this guy here is an upstanding citizen next to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I mean, why would... Bit weird that
That's it.
you
I
said
figured
that.
security here would be tighter.
We scanned your ship when you docked. Apparently the Warden saw something he liked. Normally, I'd confiscate your equipment, but the Warden wants you planetside ASAP.
You
Given the
try.
situation, I
Yeah.
figure he'll want you carrying.
I have my own business on Belsavis.
I doubt you'll get much done down there without the Warden's say-so. Just take the shuttle and report to the Warden immediately. And be careful, it's nasty down there.
I don't want to talk to the Warden out of pure spite now.
Alright, that's fine. I'll go home.
You do all the talking for the Warden. Even in the ones where I roll higher than you. Nope, those don't exist.
You just don't respond. You just wait for the timer to time out every time.
Yeah, but that would take forever, and I don't want to take all that time doing that. Like
Alright.
you know I would, but just for the
I'll
sake
voice
of...
over your lines if that happens, okay? That's what I'll do.
Yeah.
Alright. Yours is in here, right? Yeah.
Yes, I do believe so.
You'll live.
I made it. I only took some damage.
What you doing?
Eh.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Just go through the door. Sir, just go through the door.
No, I'm body
what
blocking.
are you doing?
Body block. Body
You're,
block.
sir, you just have to go through the door. What are you doing? You're acting strange. All you gotta do is go through the door like this. See, there you go. You're crazy. You're acting crazy right now.
I'm a Jedi. When am I not crazy? The ward, or... She's a warden as well, is she not? Or... I don't remember.
You're wasting my time.
Wow. Nice person.
We're in a
Hi.
crisis. There
My
are over
name-
10,000
Marshall,
prisoners
that's what it
running
was.
loose. Most of the wardens are dead. Senator Dodonna is seriously overstepping herself if she thinks I'm gonna drop that to help you offer some madman an extra bedtime story.
I know the best part is that if you flirt with her, the only way you end up sleeping with her is if you go evil.
I guess you feel strongly about this.
Whatever your guy did to land on Belsavis is reason enough to lock him up and wipe the key code. Prisoner number 91403, cell block 923A. This code will get you in his cell. Beyond that, I'm not interested.
Look, I'm not here to make things difficult.
Yeah, I get it. But when someone with your pool comes down, I'd rather see you working to make things right. The cells you're looking for were damaged in the strike. We're spread too thin to retake everything, so we threw that lot to the mob. Some prison gang took over, shut down all access.
So you picked a cell block holding one of the most brutal gangsters in history?
It's Belsavis. That's just the baseline. Look, you wanna
That's
figure out
minimum
which gang
security.
claims what and
She's
how
got
hard
a
they'll fight you for
decent
it?
point.
You gotta ask someone on the inside, same as us. Talk to
Come on
Ankar.
now, his
He's our
body
best
count's
snitch. We've got him
only
set up in the
in the
minimum
triple
security yard.
digits.
Now I've got real work to do.
Yeah, listen, the mob bosses are minimum security. You want maximum security, those are the world eaters there.
You want to talk about maximum security, you have to at least committed at least 3 genocides.
In case you remember what was in that maximum
Not
security.
just the led 3 genocides, successful genocides.
Yeah.
You don't get many of those these days. No, not since the Sith took over. Oh yeah, we've got to keep everything, and we've got to do everything now. Nobody else can do a good old-fashioned. You know, I'm getting some mixed signals from this planet. This looks borderline tropical. Meanwhile, there's also just fucking ice everywhere.
And this looks like ash as well, falling down, not snow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, hold on. Fucking pain.
I think there's stairs right over here.
Shh.
Maybe?
Don't take that one.
I don't
maybe recall
not.
there being any stairs. That's right.
That's just your zone, isn't it?
No, this is yours. This is your snitch. You gotta go the way I went, buddy.
No, I refuse to. I'm getting it done my way. There we go, I did it my way. It was a lot more difficult, arduous, and completely unnecessary.
Oh, you're finally here. Oh, thank God. I've been here for ages.
I need to find a way into cell block 923A.
Chochinwampa la agua de Cusca, home pasa topisca. Ajipakulia grancha. Chipokma utangisa, choboba if kaftu anjala.
Oh, look, they think you got
I'm on the
nicked.
guard side this time. What kind of perks are you looking for?
Tuka puka fukrida, vota mikrita, chai chai. Tubatulia musta, o gran ritempo dumukitonka.
What kind of surprises can I expect if we go head to head?
Watuna do bota donvi wanki wakoba yakamuka. Kava tuta omiska, kava...
I'm sorry, they think what?
Iradisa slemo crispa, tokanki kon kikopa.
Isn't that how Mandalores decided?
That's beside the point.
Anything else about this place I should know?
Nagoliji watahumpa, mulira watawampa.
I thought the Imperial Guard was behind the strike.
Tubatulia musta, o gran ritempo dumukitonka.
I'm sure there's multiple factors in play.
Hey, wait a minute. I thought the whole shtick... You know, I'm getting, from all the different campaigns, there's a lot of conflicting
Yeah, like this
signals.
is supposed to be a mass genocide.
Well, it's like, oh yeah, the Void Wolf was behind this to try to spring a bunch of prisoners for his army. Meanwhile, it's like, Barris, I've staged this entire thing so that I can try to do stuff that I want to do, that I won't spoil.
Well, I'm sure it's literally like everyone, like the reason the strike's so big is everyone at around the same time was kind of like, once they learned about Belsavis, I've got a plan.
I've got something I can do there. I've got stuff that I want, and it also just so happened. Oh my God! He killed himself. Oh my God. Oh wait, never mind.
Oh, I was hoping to get around the corner before you got down. Oh look, you want to talk to him?
No. But let's do it anyway.
You made it. Took you long enough. Let's get to it, shall we? I'm Warden Plate. This here's my second-in-command, Growl. Now, let's get one thing straight. This is my prison. You want to help out, bust a few heads? Fine. But you'll do things my way. Understand?
I do things one way.
I do things one way. Mine. There you go.
Endanger my men.
I got you armored.
Sorry butt right off.
You don't want to talk to him.
Yeah, I'm just whispering in your ear.
Some of the galaxy's most dangerous criminals. It was one of the Republic's best-kept secrets until the Empire caught on.
Our guards found a subspace transmitter in one of the prison wards. Crude, but functional. It must have taken decades to scrap together.
Blasted thing led the Imperials right to us. They snuck in, sprang the prisoners, and blew open the armories in a single strike.
What were your guards doing while all this was going on? Sleeping?
I hit the wrong option.
My men are used to corralling inmates and breaking kneecaps. They're not trained to fight off Imperial troopers.
That doesn't
The
sound as
military's
much of a
already sent few
complicated
elite
compliment
detachments
as you
our way.
can.
Been about as useful as a tauntaun in a sandstorm.
Last we heard, they'd lost the deep prison. Encountered some unknown species in the maximum security wing. And they're getting pummeled.
Let them sweat. Our priority is securing this level. And that means stamping out a gang of lunatics calling themselves the Condemned. They're all second and third generation prisoners. Born and raised right here in the prison.
I'm sorry,
Just
what?
as twisted as the scum they're descended from.
Sounds like they got a pretty raw deal.
Save your sympathy. They're animals. Every last one. Thanks to them, our security fields are down and our access to the armories has been cut off. We're sitting naked here. If we can retake the armories and get those fields back online, we'll be in business. Then we'll... Wait, what's that?
They killed a lot of people.
Two guys just murdered like 20 armed guards.
He took about 4 shots.
Who are these two guys?
They're gods amongst men. Oh,
Hold
wait.
on.
No, it's just a lackey.
No, they're just two silver. What the hell? No wonder the Empire busted these guys out of the cell. These guys are chums.
Don't you just love prison worlds?
I'd say you guys, I'd say don't quit your day job, but this is your day job. You should quit.
I still love that. It's literally like, yeah, our men aren't used to actually dealing with resistance. We're used to kneecapping fucking prisoners. What? Yeah, most of these prisoners here that are fighting are second and third generation prisoners. They actually haven't been committed of a crime. They were just born here. What?
This seems incredibly unethical. Oh, that sounds like prisoner talk. Pulls out a baton.
No one gets in or out without my say-so. Kelsa, how's the warden?
Dead, sir. Clean shot
They
to the
took
head.
like 10.
I think that makes you the new warden.
Took 4 shots to the head and or to the chest and 1 to the head.
I hadn't thought of that.
They Mozambiqued him. They did.
Well, now that the warden's dead, I can start talking.
How those prisoners even get in here?
Like Plate said, our defenses are pretty much nil right now. Didn't realize just how vulnerable we were, though.
This is your headquarters.
This station is our first priority.
This is the one place that should have at least a guy with a gun at the door.
Some condemned saboteurs trashed the field generator. The whole network is down.
Leave it to me, sir.
You don't have a backup.
Grease, and I'll have that generator back up in no time.
That generator could still be crawling with prisoners. I'd feel a lot better knowing someone was watching our back.
No. Okay, fine. Leave it to me.
You people are a whole new level of hopeless.
Yeah.
Until those fields are up, I need all security personnel defending the station.
And they weren't already?
I feel like he didn't hear a word I just
something
said.
More blaster resistant.
What?
The generator isn't far. Just keep those lunatics away from Kelsa.
Plot armor?
Give them one for the warden.
Hey, how you doing? Where, damn it, where'd she go?
She went to go change.
Where'd she go?
She went
Yes,
to go change.
hello.
But, no, yeah. So you're saying this security office, your headquarters on this portion of the base, does not have a backup generator internal in case, I don't know, some prisoners riot. And, I don't know, start attacking people.
You know, for the Republic's quote-unquote best-kept secret, this place is a shit show. Our security's next to nil. I'm counting 1, 2, 3... is that a functioning battle droid? No. Okay.
Well, here, let me put it this way. You're saying your security's nil. Where are most of your guards? Oh, they're out and about just defending locations. Why the fuck are they defending external locations? They should all be probably here. Limit your area of influence until you can get more support, or fix your fucking defenses. Force protection doesn't work.
Look at this. They've got 3 stacked prison lockdown droids just standing over here in the middle of a field.
You would have thought the Republic would have learned this lesson after, you know, they spread themselves too thin in the last war, and then Coruscant got sacked.
Which time?
I said the last war.
I know. I am not being specific, however. Yeah, how many times has the Republic fallen for that trick? Oh yeah, let's
Too
just spread
many.
ourselves to. Oh no, what? They just zerged the capital? Oh jeez, if only this had happened before, we could have learned from it.
This is yours, right?
Maybe. Disable first shield, disable...
Yeah, these are
I
Scourge
believe so,
gangsters.
yep.
These are Scourge gangsters not condemned.
Yep. So I'm disabling shield generators, meanwhile...
I'm still,
Alright.
you know, I'm still like, how do you not?
Oh, I know, we're gonna be bitching about it. Buckle up, folks, we're gonna be bitching about this.
Belsavis hurts me, just genuinely.
The whole idea that we had an entire prison world based around the entirety of it being, you know, where we keep the worst of the worst. Hell, I think you could probably take I don't even think you need Imperial Guard commandos. I think all you need is just a standard infantry company.
Yeah. I mean, considering some of the shit that's kept here, if any of them got out, everyone's dead.
Yeah, there's a lot of instances of that.
How'd you get over there? Oh, you went through the tunnel. That's
Yep.
probably a smart idea for me to do as well. Instead of taking the overland route. But yeah,
It just blows my mind.
Yeah, basically. And we shit on the Republic and good nature in a lot of other areas for shit they can't really control. But this one, this is just cutting corners
This is
101.
just poor management.
Yeah.
You know that the warden is like some senator's nephew or something. Or it was like some supreme chancellor left the security architecture in charge to some contract to his brother or something.
Yeah, to like one of his
Who
constituents.
has no background in security.
Exactly. Oh, let me just do this. You got this.
Oh, you're right. That actually does look a bit more blaster proof.
Throw the switch and cross your fingers.
Especially those shoulder pauldrons.
Breastplate.
Listen, especially those shoulder pauldrons, as you know,
Looks like that did it.
non-slanted armor is always very effective.
No, you know your enemy's always going to be shooting at you from a 90-degree angle.
Rerouting power to them now.
That means the prisoners won't be able to knock out the fields again, right?
For the time being.
I don't know how they can promise that, considering this is way out of their zone.
Oh no, what's that? Oh no, I'm sorry. We accidentally... I thought I was getting a coffee, but I accidentally signed all of our lives away to the Empire. We're all slaves now. Sorry, dude.
This one's unique, though. It's stocked with all kinds of prototype weaponry, including our new Magnetar rifles.
What?
They're Magnetar.
I'm assuming that's a weapon of some kind?
More or less. The Magnetar rifles were specifically designed to disrupt energy shields. The technology's experimental, but effective. Our security fields won't last against one of those things.
Question.
A single shot takes a while to load up.
Question as well.
Right through our defenses.
Well, let's hold it for the end.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Actually, the middle
Why
one.
would you even carry that kind of weaponry?
I kept a few on hand after some prisoners got loose and barricaded themselves in their cells. Never thought they might be used against us. I need you to get to that armory and secure those weapons.
And that's why we're having a problem.
One rifle. It's over for us. Try not to kill anyone if you can. There's been enough death already. Bring the rifles back to the station once you've retrieved them. Crawl out.
Here, these stun grenades should take the fight out of them.
So I want you to know,
There are
because
that leave me
some prisoners barricaded them in the cells, where you should have overarching access, which means even if a hacker gets in, unless they have access to your computers, you can still override their control.
Okay, well, counter to that point.
2.
What the hell? I still don't. I don't accept his reasoning of why they have these things.
Oh yeah. No, that whole thing is just flawed. Like, no matter what happened.
But it's like, why would you have here in the middle of a prison a weapon specifically designed to disrupt shield,
which is your main form of defense?
Yeah, why? Like, why would you even have that on the planet? What prisoner is coming out with a fully charged energy shield?
Yeah, that's where I was initially going, and then they mentioned the prisoner barricade. But even if they had prisoner barricades, if they still had overarching control of the system, a decent computer specialist should still get them what they need. But, yeah, no, it's... Oh, yeah, I forget. You're stunning them. I'm just killing them.
I mean, I'm going to do both. I'm going to do the 4 required, and then I'm just going to...
Like, they were just disappearing. I thought you were just cryo-grenading them, and I was like, man, they're disappearing really fast. But, yeah, no, it is just straight up, like... There's an argument to convenience versus security, especially even in high... value targets, but that means that the reason they're high value or they're high security threat is you limit convenience for more security. So why the hell do you have something that is predominantly going to hurt you over help you? Outside of a niche instance you mentioned.
Well, also,
and even then, so what if they lock themselves in the cells? Because they can't get to food.
Oh, that was going to be my thing. It'd be like, well, they barricaded themselves in their cells. It'd be like, so they barricaded themselves where they're supposed to be?
Not only supposed to be, but where they can't get access to daily necessities for life. Which means they either have to head out themselves.
Yeah, then you just wait them out. Yeah, it's like what, seriously, it's like oh well, they barricaded themselves. That doesn't answer the question of why do you have weapons that specifically destroy shield. That doesn't answer the question at all.
It genuinely hurts me.
I can't wait for us to be playing in the Empire. I want to burn this world to the ground.
I just feel like I'm Vegeta. I'm talking to fucking Nappa.
No. I don't agree. Nappa is more capable. Nappa could at least be trusted to blow up a planet. I wouldn't trust this guy to be I wouldn't trust any of these people to be put in charge of a toaster. Like, there's no facsimile there. It's just literally a toaster. I would not trust them to be able to handle that.
Yeah. No, it just... By the way, the other thing the warden said that really pissed me off was, yeah, there's just been this unknown species that apparently appeared. We're not worrying about that. I get that you have your own problems, but... I'm sorry, did you say a previously unknown species just appeared on Balsavis, giving the cream of the crop issues, and you're not going to worry about that?
What was it? Was it the cream of the crop? I thought he was saying that the Empire was being stalled out by them.
No, the Republic sent their elite divisions, he said, with basically air quotes.
Oh, I didn't catch that part of it.
I don't think they were actually cream of the crop. What I think they were is...
No, God, no. I'm right here.
I was like, okay, let's just let's eat some boys. Are you trying to go back to the Warden area or no?
Well, do we want to go back to the Warden area, or do we want to go do the yours and my mission?
Let's just do this one, because it either finishes it out or sends us close to one of ours.
You know what, you're right.
Well, I think more than anything, this planet hurts.
I mean, well, hold on, come back here 1 second. Let's go ahead and just establish this real. Here we have, like, a complete and utter collapse of the perimeter here, and there's no reinforcements. All you got is, like, 2 guys, wounded individuals, just having a straight shot to the HQ.
Let me notice.
No wonder.
I do also want to say this. Is there no early warning system? Hey guys, just anytime someone enters into this doorway, you know, it sets off a trigger. So maybe you don't get blindsided when 2 fuckers with a gun come in.
Literally, just 3 guys. Hold on, so I think this has been relatively restaffed. So 3 guys literally just ran in through the door, completely unmolested.
Yep.
Ran in, just went bop, 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 bop.
Mm-hmm.
Killing everyone in here. By the way, everybody in here is armed.
And don't forget all the people in here.
Run up on here, immediately just murk the Warden, who doesn't even take cover. Like, he heard the shots in the other room. There's no way nobody heard that. He hadn't even drawn his gun yet.
You know,
nobody in here had drawn their gun yet.
Raul, I don't even think drew his gun.
No, I think he was reaching for it as they literally opened fire on him.
Glad to see you made it. And with all the rifles,
not this guy.
I just imagine that he's in there, be like, everybody's like dying in the other room. Be like,
provoke the rioters even further.
Let's see where
the shield
this
generator
goes.
online and the Magnetar rifles back in our hands. We'll be safe for a while. Thank you.
I don't want to deal with him anymore.
It's so hard to be humble, knowing how great I am.
Wish I had 50 more like you. Good news.
Yeah,
I wish you just had one.
Found this holo recording on one of Plate's assassins. Take a look.
Brothers, sisters, I am Niranos. Like you, I was born into captivity, shackled by the crimes of my ancestors. Our forefathers rot in the bowels of this prison, their debt to the Republic repaid in full. Yet, here we remain, guiltless. We must stand united against this injustice. Together we will tear down these walls and seize our freedom.
It goes on from there, but you get the idea. This guy is bad news. He's cunning, ruthless, and worst of all, charismatic.
I'm sorry, it didn't sound like bad news. He sounded like someone who was born on this planet, who wasn't convicted of a crime.
Literally didn't do anything.
Sounds like he has every reason to be upset.
Don't buy into the whole hero of the people routine. He's injected just enough truth into his rants to rally his followers. Niranos is dangerous, but he's just a puppet. The Empire's been using him to provoke the inmates. Fortunately, they slipped up.
That's right. I isolated several audio cues from the recording and got a fix on its origin. Could be their headquarters.
This is the break we've been waiting for. Now that we know where they're hiding, we can finally take the fight to them.
The sooner we quell this riot, the better.
Well said. Niranos and his Imperial cohorts are the brains behind the Condemned. We take them out, we end this riot. Get to their hideout. If Niranos is there, eliminate him. Otherwise, find out what they're up to. Any insight could go a long way.
Why aren't you handling it yourself?
Too overt. They'll run if they think we're onto them. Hang on to those stun grenades, Kelsic.
I guess I'm pretty sure he does not use
Kill the
that gun.
Imperials if you like, but again, I'd prefer the prisoners were subdued non-lethally. Contact me when you've cleared out of the base. I'll be waiting for your report.
Alright, so, what points did the man not have in his speech? I think the only point that his speech had that wasn't that you could take umbrage in is the fact that their parents and grandparents have repaid their debt to the Empire for their crimes. Now, they probably haven't because they did a bunch of horrible shit. But I can't imagine anything these guys have done that would warrant any jail time in Belsavis. From the moment they were born.
If anything, I would probably say, you know, it's like, first of all, the moment you see a baby in here, be like, okay, let's get them out of here.
Yeah.
Like, all right. But then it's like, even if they start committing some crimes here and there, that's like maybe a regular prison.
Well, even then, I don't think they're getting trials here.
I don't know. I feel like they don't really go
You
over
think
that.
a maximum security prison, basically, is going to be able to judge someone properly in a republic trial?
I mean, they're able to run a gift shop.
Yeah, but that uses free. It uses free prison labor.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a good gift shop, man. Did you see all those little? Did you see those little snow globes they had in there?
Yeah, I went to this secret planet and all I got was a snow globe.
Yeah, I liked that. Okay. After this, we gotta cut left immediately from one of my terminals.
Yep, right here. But I mean, listen, I get it. Like with Australia and the prison colony, it makes a lot of sense because Australia is a very really far away. And takes a very long time for the UK to get to and from.
Plus, where are they going to go? The desert? Oh, yeah, good luck. Literally 90% of anything that moves.
Well, not even that. I'm talking about the kids. Like the kids that didn't commit a crime because Australia was initially a prison colony. But even then.
Yeah.
Oh, why don't you just keep going straight?
What do you mean?
Just go left. Yep, there it is. Right down the middle. Woo! You gotta go right down the middle for that. Because that's the Imperial location. We would die.
No, don't be silly.
Where's yours? Yours is just straight. But it's...
Oh, wait. Yours is literally just... we could have taken a speeder to get to yours.
Yes, we could have. The reason I didn't is because I was running around doing yours. Alright. We have anything else we need to do?
I cannot access this terminal.
Because you're in combat.
No, well now it's gone. Maybe it has to respawn?
Maybe someone else may have gotten it. Because it's gone for me too.
That's not usually how story stuff works.
There you go. Well, this isn't really story stuff. This is, well, it is a mix of story stuff, but it's also like, you know, like one of those random ads. Alright, well.
Alright, let's go to yours and then we can cut north.
Yep.
Excuse us, gents. Pardon us.
No, it's just this whole first area and how they handle everything is like, really?
Well, it's just terrible. Like, this is just a horribly mismanaged place to an absolute ridiculous extent.
Hold on. You're the Jedi who was supposed to meet Anna, right? I know what this looks like, but I told her to wait for you. She wanted to go outside, scout the area.
That's a corp.
I warned her if the Imperials didn't get her, the escaped convicts would. Anna didn't listen.
I want your name and rank, soldier.
I'm not a soldier. Name's Pac Taldine. I work here. Anna heard I know Belsavis better than anyone, and asked me to help her. I had no idea what I was signing up for. I just want to get out of this alive.
Okay, so let's... Because it's going to come up as a big surprise later on, but let me just start noting clues. Dude's a local, or knows Velsavis really well, and he's not a soldier.
You waiting for me.
Or prisoner.
Died.
Thought about
Those
it,
are your
but you've been out
context
there.
clues,
Where
folks.
would I go? I know what the prisoners would do to me, and the Imperials are worse. Figured I might as well stay. Based on what Ennis said, you'll need all the help you can get.
Give me a status report.
Ennis told me the Imperials are entrenched by the main reactor. They were taking orders from a pureblood Sith. They have heavy weapons and a ray shield protecting their position. Nobody's moving them from that reactor anytime soon.
Why are the Imperials so determined to hold that position?
The reactor controls the security gates. The Imperials are sending troops deeper into the prison and making it impossible for us to follow them. You'll never get past the Imperial shields before their heavy weapons mow you down. We need a plan.
Uh-huh.
You know this prison. Got any bright ideas?
There might be one thing we could try. If you overload the energy relays feeding the sector's power grid, you could knock down that ray shield. We've got ion charges here. We could plant one at each power relay, detonate them simultaneously, and short out the Imperial defenses.
Give me the ion charges. Keep an eye on Enna's remains. See they're treated with respect.
Contact me when all the charges are in place. I'll detonate them from this control room. Good luck, and watch your back.
There, good as new.
Ah. Oops, accidentally activated all my heroics. Do you want to do yours to the left first, or go right?
Let's see. Do we want to go north or south? I guess we could go and take care of the north and then just work our way south. Ending with the condemned cavern.
Yeah.
Is there a way in over this way?
I think so, but it might just be on the imp side.
I think it's on
open.
literally the opposite side.
Well, I know the imp side had, they broke this open.
Yeah.
But the imp version of this, I should say, in the starting zone. I'm surprised there's not actually a single other opening.
Interesting. This is actually one of the few areas that's actually still kind of secure. Interesting.
Yep. You got this.
Uh-huh.
I might have to call it soon. I'm getting tired. I can't believe we started so late. I could never have predicted that. We're choosing to start 50 minutes late.
We started to choose an hour and 50 minutes.
Yeah. We basically had... We didn't even have time to say Happy Halloween to everyone viewing from our record time, because it was no longer Halloween, basically, when we started.
No, I mean, we always record this on Tuesdays, so yes.
Yep.
Now, by the time anybody's listening to this, their teeth have already rotted out of their skulls.
Because they had too much candy.
No, actually, he was an irrelevant.
That's just, it's scurvy.
Yeah, they're not too healthy these days.
You got this. I helped.
Uh-huh. Oh, did you? You helped me? Of course.
Honestly, my favorite thing.
Mm-hmm.
He comes in from the top row.
My God, he's broken in half.
You're fine.
Well, okay then. Oh, hello. A Deveronian. It's a tiefling killer.
You already know you can't trust him. Oh, hello, friends.
Saw that the door was opened. Your man Ivory, is he there? You reach him in time?
In time for what?
I've got alerts in every ward. There's a new breakout, Supermax cells across the planet. Places that weren't touched by the strike. Turns out everyone was part of Ivory's syndicate. He's gathering his people, Captain. And the worst part is, they're not going for the surface. They're heading further in, to the heart of Balsavis.
Wouldn't you rather have them here than escaping off-world?
Look, I know there's secrets down in those vaults way above my clearance. Secrets important enough for the Republic to spend billions to hide, and dangerous enough that they keep us marshals up here and send Spec Force to the vaults. And Ivory is the last man who should get his hands on whatever they're protecting.
Ask me nicely. Pretty please with sugar on top.
If it works, because I need you, Captain. I've got no one else. Search Ivory's cell for any clues where he might have gone, and call me if you find anything.
Oh no, what could that be?
Definitely nothing nefarious. Ah, my knuckle! I broke my hand. Oh, well, okay then.
That worked well.
And he's dead. And cue the credits.
Why can't things be easy just once?
This wouldn't be an interesting story otherwise.
Hang tight. I'm trying to get a fix on your location. I'm just gonna zoom in. Look how smooth that stone is. That's not new work. Ivory could have been loose in the wards for years.
I have no idea what's happening. Armored, are you there?
Yeah, sorry, I'm just looking at this.
You're impressed. I can hear it. You got a thing for bad boys.
Too bad you're one of the good guys, man. I do have good news. We've still got one of Ivory's collaborators in custody.
Do you
Number
now?
91406, female Ratataki. Name, Shraja. She's part of a classified prisoner rehabilitation program not far from here.
Oh, so wait, so there is a rehabilitation program.
Look at that. It's classified because, you know, we don't want the warden learning about, you know, some of those people being rehabilitated.
Yep.
I'm going to get myself back to that point, and I'm going to head to bed.
Okay. That's fair.
Well, that is everyone. We are tired. It is Halloween, you know. Well, it's no longer Halloween, technically. That's right, it's the first day of November.
Yep.
And it's going to be even later when you see it here. Be like, what the fuck are you talking about? Alright.
Alrighty then. Good lord. That was about an hour anyway.
Yep, and this will add a little more time. Belsavis. Officially, Belsavis is supposedly a sparsely populated republic world dominated by Arctic plains. Its only notable feature is a rare tropical rift that breaks up the expanse of ice heated by natural and geothermic vents, and home to a surprising diversity of plant life. Now, in truth, Belsavis is an ultra-secure prison colony established by the Republic. Till recently, the prison's existence was top secret, but its discovery by the Empire has resulted in the rumors spreading across the galactic underworld. The prison is now in a state of lockdown, and both Republic and Imperial militaries have a presence on the scene. Well, there we go. That is all from us. We are signing off before we get aneurysms and turn to the dark side just for the BS that we're listening to. See you next time.
Wait, wait, I can get I can get dark side powers just by listening to this shit? Well, hell.
Oh no, we gotta end the stream now before he figures out.